"This sand sculpture competition is a great idea, Florian," I said. "Your sister must be happy with you." Aster Rose Muldoon served as the head of the tourism board, and Florian had recently decided to join the team in an effort to please the family. Florian smirked. "For once, Mother is thrilled as well. Anything I do that justifies her footing the bill for my new boat is a win for all of us." Hyacinth Rose Muldoon, Florian's mother and my aunt, was widely regarded as the toughest witch in Starry Hollow, except when it came to her only son. Florian's father died 10 years ago, and Aunt Hyacinth seemed to overcompensate by spoiling the only remaining wizard in the Rose Muldoon family. With his white blonde hair, extreme good looks, and elite magical heritage, he was used to being spoiled by the world at large. Florian instructed me to bypass the parking lot and pull the car straight onto the sand, like we owned the whole beach. A typical Rose Muldoon move. "Do you think this is a good idea?" I asked, hesitant to leave the car. Florian glanced at me, perplexed. "5 seconds ago, you said it was a great idea, Ember. You've suddenly changed your mind?" I shook my head. "I don't mean the competition. I mean this brazen park job." Florian looked around as though noticing our location for the first time. "What? I always park here, lazy bones. If we park any closer to the water, we may as well have taken the boat." "Give me strength." "Let's go, Florian. I want to check out these sand sculptures before the tide comes in." I was covering the competition as a fledgling reporter for Vox Populi, the weekly paper owned by my family. I had no journalism experience whatsoever when I arrived in town, but my aunt decided that was no impediment. She wanted me to have a job, so now I had one. "You don't need to worry about the tide," Florian said. "There's a magical barrier in place to protect the sculptures from being washed away by the water." He tapped the side of his head. "I believe I've thought of everything. I'm more than a pretty face, you know." I couldn't wait to see what the paranormals of Starry Hollow came up with for sand sculptures. I'd seen quite a few competitions back in New Jersey when I was a kid, and I still remembered how talented some of the sculptors were. Images of Bruce Springsteen and Mount Rushmore, so detailed and intricate from tiny grains of sand. Humans found a way to make art from pretty much anything. I struggled to keep up with Florian's long, graceful strides. He made me feel like a drunken cow in a field of prancing unicorns. "So, what do you think?" Florian asked. "I have never in my life seen anything quite like it," I said. I was shocked that I'd managed to form any words at all. And here I thought Bruce Springsteen and Mount Rushmore had been impressive.